question in May 2024 examination. Let me read the question, or let me tell you the facts of the question. There was a star hotel. In that, there are many employees there. The guests who are all staying in the hotel, they are giving the tips to the employees. And when they give the tip, they are not directly giving the tip to the employees. The guests are not directly giving. Instead, this hotel is having a policy where they collect these tips and distribute it as part of the payroll or as part of the salary. This is the fact. Question. Examine the validity of or the applicability of section 192 TDS in this case. Interesting question. What is happening here? The guests are making the payment of the room charges as well as for the food bill separately to the hotel. That's not the discussion here. The guests are also contributing by way of tips to the hotel, which will be collected by the hotel, but it will be paid on behalf, it will be paid to the employees as part of the payroll. Whether this will be treated as a salary, so that 192 will be applicable. Here we have to see the important factor. As I mentioned, this is the hotel, where let's go back to the transaction. There are guests making the payment of tips to the employees of the hotel, but the tips are paid to the hotel, who collect and pay this to employees. In this case, whether 192 will be applicable? This is the question. Here, we'll have to see the transaction. We have to go one step back and see the transaction. Is there, and in order to categorize under 192, it should be a salary. Whether this is a salary simply because you make the payment through payroll? Answer is no. The transaction is guests are making the payment through the hotel. Hotel is acting as a trust here and it is making the payment to employees. So, question talks about the TDS. 192 is not applicable. However, the employees receiving the tips will be taxable under the head income from other sources, not under the head salary. This has been decided by the Supreme Court in CIT versus ITC Limited case law. They pronounced in 2016, examination question in May 2024 for 3 or 4 marks. Practice this problem.